Hi guys, it's Kaushal, a motivational speaker and life coach, and I'm at this wonderful cafe here in Chanakyapuri, Diggin. It's actually inside an Air Force base, and the vibe is just great. Just how wonderful this evening is, and how great these people are to allow me to shoot this video here. And in the first part, we spoke about let's talk as I'm having my favorite Assam tea. Okay, so in the first part, I talked to you about the importance of building your life on a stable foundation. I talked to you about the importance of setting the right values as the foundation, as the basis of a new journey that you're about to undertake when you're rebuilding your life. In the second part of this series, I talked to you about the importance of catching your feelings when they're going negative, the importance of ensuring that your feelings don't get the better of you. In the third part, we spoke about how you need the necessary hunger to be able to envision a life which can be better than the life you had. What we're going to talk about today is work. This work is the work that you need to put into yourself. Working is about calling on your BS, calling on your fears that stop you from doing things differently. Why? Because this is what happens. Wherever you ended up at rock bottom from where this journey began, wherever you ended up, you had a plan back then too, right? And so when you're restarting your life, it's very difficult. It's difficult because you think, if I believe in this as completely as I believed in my plans, my ideas, my ambitions back then, what if I fail again? What if I fail again? What if I fall flat on my face again? I will not be able to pick myself up if that happens to me again, right? That is the biggest fear that you're battling with. And the way to overcome that fear is by not taking 1,000 different actions in 1,000 different directions at once, going crazy, going berserk. No, that's not going to help. If you are fighting a battle on all fronts, this is Sun Tzu, Art of War. A commander who fights a battle on all fronts fails on all fronts. The most critical thing here, the most critical thing is going to be about you taking a step-by-step linear approach, the same way that you took it last time. Why does it have to be different? Well, it cannot be different. There is only one way to walk. You put one foot after the other. You move in a straight line. If you fall, you pick yourself up, you walk in the same way. You're not going to invent a new way of walking if you fall flat on your face while walking once. You can't do that. There are some things which are the rules of life. The rules of life are not going to change just because you failed. The rules of life remain the same. And so what you need to understand is you need to be very meticulous, very patient, very focused, very determined, and you're going to pick one goal at a time and master it. Give it your complete attention. If you're rebuilding a tower, you know how the World Trade Center was knocked down? How do they build it back up again? In the same way that they built the first two towers. They just built them up better. So the process will become better, but the process will remain the same. And so the work is not in the work itself, but the work is in the work that you need to do on yourself in this journey, through this process of change. That is where the work is. That is where You show yourself that we believe we can have a better life than we ever did. We can have a bigger life than we ever did. And so if something is going to take 10 days, a project, nap, whatever, or a phase of the project, or a detox process, or a process of healing yourself, if something is going to take 10 days, it is going to take 10 days. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to move very fast with it out of insecurity that if I don't do it in 3, then maybe it will never happen. You have to believe that it will. Give the work its due. Nobody's stopping you from working hard. Nobody's stopping you from working a lot. But you have to show your work the respect that it deserves. As much time it's going to take, it's going to take. So what? If I can only get there one step at a time, I'll get there one step at a time. So what? Okay? So be very focused and aware that you don't try to rush the process out of insecurity. That you don't allow your ego to come in between. Because what happens is, once we fail, we want to prove to ourselves that this time we're not going to fail, so we're going to do it faster. We're going to do it better. Get your ego out of the picture. Allow the process to mature, evolve like fine wine, like great tea.